Fine, you want me to run... If I lose, it's on both of you. They haven't had their rework yet, so... Alright, so we need to change this up, because I use Red Guardian in the middle, and then... military... Now, this has the cargo bay buff, but that's it. It doesn't have security or the others, so I don't think it really matters after the center. Obviously, you put Killmonger next to Red Guardian, so if he does happen to get a basic off, Red Guardian gets the defense up, and then he hits again. Unfortunately, I don't have a Patreon, but I will take a donation, sure. Don't say that and don't follow through. But, okay, so here we are. This is actually a punch... Wait, was this a punch down? Or was this... I didn't even... I clicked before I looked at the power, actually. Yeah, maybe. I mean... Patreon... I don't know how popular Patreon is these days. Maybe I'll consider it. Okay, so we got a lot of interesting buffs here. What did we steal? A deflect? So the problem is that now he's got the defense up, but then we have to steal the see, we stole another deflect. We're not stealing the damn the damn defense up, and now it's harder to kill him. Actually, it's gone now, interestingly. So let's do... What does the most damage? Let's just do the alt. Oh wow, we killed the... Holy crap. We killed Strife. He was a bit weaker. But maybe that might help. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate... Oh, yeah, of course that's gonna happen. That was a crit. That must have been a crit. Okay, so now we're ability blocked, and this is a bit of a pain. And now we're gonna lose all of our buffs. And Red Guardian... Oh, my God. We're not even gonna get a Red Guardian taunt. So this is a problem. And this... is a problem. And the deflects are still there because of the evade. Buffs are everywhere. I think this is where it starts to end. I am not feeling good right now. What do we do? Clear out what we can. See, the problem with the spawn taunt with Red Guardian as well is that it's basically guaranteeing Red Guardian to get cloned. And Red Guardian is actually a super annoying tank. So... if anyone else dies on the team, we won't be able to trigger Killmonger and Punisher's abilities, which, again... is really, really bad. Wow, actually, we got that assist there. That did a lot of damage. Can we kill her before... No, maybe not? I don't know. Damn it. We might be able to get her. Oh, wow, okay. Can we... steal a buff? We stole the regen. Steal the defense up? Yeah, we stole the defense up. Oh my god, he's almost dead. Oh my god. Can we still do it? Can we hang in there? Oh my god. Merc Soldier! Okay. We're gonna lose someone. Oh god. Killmonger's still alive. Because he's got Drain. Let's do a special here. Oh, we're blinded. Shit. Okay. No, we need Punisher because he does a lot of damage. I don't think we'll get through Emma Frost if we don't get Punisher. And you're probably wondering why I'm hitting Sabretooth is because I'm not sure if we're gonna win, and so I'd rather. Oh, we got a Death Proof. I was gonna say I'd rather have just cleared everyone out. Unfortunately, Emma Frost has Diamond Form, and we kind of just need to kind of wait it out, I think. But... Okay, we might run out of time, actually. 50 seconds. Oh, crap. I don't know if we'll get it now. I think we need the damage from... We got the crit? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna out-damage Frost. It was close. It was close. I'm gonna put this on auto, but I really don't think that we're gonna get through it. No, we can't. We needed Punisher's damage. To Burley's previous comment, maybe I said something already. I definitely feel that Shadowland is way more consistent. So my problem with Skillitary, as you guys saw, is they're not super consistent. And the consistency does make it a lot easier in terms of getting matches won. And we timed out. I don't think we would have killed that anyways. In terms of donations, Steven, I do have a link on the front of my channel page for a PayPal donation link. For my channel there, so that's usually the way that I would receive donations. That way, it's a lot easier. And in terms of in terms of losing money, you know, if you do a super chat or something on YouTube, I actually lose 30% from YouTube donations. So I wouldn't actually recommend doing it via YouTube itself. So in terms of me not losing transaction fees and things like that, PayPal is probably the easiest, because I think it's only like a 2% that they take out of that. That was close. What was the... It was punching down. So this is what I mean. If we were to have done Shadowland versus this team, it would have been no contest. They would have got wiped out, and, you know, it wouldn't have even been close. You know, Shadowland can punch up 100, 150k against Marauders. Skillitary, it's like, God knows, you know, like, this, you know, maybe I might have been, you know, had I played it slightly differently, or the RNG was a bit better, maybe I could have beat this. But I mean, that's what I mean, is that Skillitary is far from being consistent. And yeah, there's a couple of T4s that I'm missing, but I don't know if that would have made a huge difference. I just feel that there's too much RNG involved in this team. But they will be getting a rework, so I do want to talk about that a little bit. And we do know, I'm going to look at skill first, not military, but if you guys read the blog post from yesterday, we are getting Black Widow as part of the Skillitary team. She is going to get the military tag, and she's already skill, so she's going to have skill military. So what does this mean for the Skillitary team, and who would you want to replace? Now, I think maybe, depending on what they rework for everyone else, you might dump Killmonger, because Killmonger already, you know, kind of exists on that Merc team. A lot of people use Killmonger on the War Defense team for them. And no problem, Burley Sauce. I'll catch you later. Thanks for joining the stream. So for Black Widow being on the Skillitary team, what do you get? And let's say that the camouflage tech gets reworked to be able to be used with Skillitary. So you would get maybe apply speed up for self, all shield and Avenger plus skill military, maybe something like that, for 2 turns. This would be really good, and I think this would, even that might go a long way, because as you guys saw, you know, I was almost constantly slowed by Emma Frost, you know, for most of my characters, so that's a big problem, and this would go a long way to countering that part. So if we could get 2 turns of speed up from Black Widow, that could be really good. Not to mention her sabotage, you know, clear all positive effects, but what if this gets reworked to be copy and clear all positive effects, and then transferred, maybe 1 or 2 of these get transferred over to the Skillitary team? That would be really great. And actually, I have a 5 red Black Widow, so that would give me, even though I'm sitting at tier 11, I would totally pump some more gear into her if they actually change that for them, because I really want to make that team work. Unfortunately, I put the T4s into Killmonger's special, but hey, I can put them back on the Merc team, I guess, and it is what it is. And for this team, for the Saboteur, I believe it's a speed, unfortunately, only to her. You know, they could even change the passive a little bit to include some more Skillitary text. But, you know, her, and this, maybe if Hawkeye is an ally, always chain. If they maybe change this to if Hawkeye or Yelena is an ally, something like that, because of that comparison between Black Widow and Yelena. You know, they could just add in some more character text here and make it suitable for Skillitary or Avengers. So this would be really, really interesting. And yeah, so we're gonna, sorry, I forgot to talk about that. So the T4s from Camouflage Tech, clear 1 negative effect from Avengers allies. Now, think if this was also clear 1 negative effect from Avenger or Skill Military. Boom. I think we solved it, guys, because not only would this clear the speed down from the slow from Emma Frost, but you'd be getting speed up from her buff. So that would kind of clear that. This would, I think, solve a good chunk of the problems. Not all of them, because they don't have heal block. I don't think anywhere. So, but this would go a long way in addressing a lot of the problems I think that the team might have. Especially that they don't have a really solid way to cleanse, and I think that's a bit of a problem as well. So if this was reworked, if the T4 here was reworked to include Avengers and Skill Military, I think we're onto something. And I'd be willing to pump that T4 in there, and you know, based on all the other T4s I already have for Skillitary, I could feel pretty good about that. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure Yelena has text with Black Widow. I have to go back and check here. So Yelena does have some text here related to Skill Military and Black Widow. I always looked at this and I wondered, you know, why this was a thing, you know, because had anyone even used her with Black Widow? Like, was this a missed opportunity that they never actually included to start with Yelena? I don't know why this was here, because I never actually used them together at all. Not even with Blitz, because it just didn't really ever happen. So I think this was really kind of weird. And so now that they actually might be doing something with her, this might be something that they might actually consider. And so, and 50% to transfer 2 positive effects. This is really nice here. It's unfortunate it doesn't also just transfer to her and then transfer to the team, but I guess that's what the special's for. The special is just really inconsistent. So I think that this is something that needs to be addressed, I think, within the next 2 months, because they said that they were going to do it by May for sure. Fingers crossed, maybe they might do this a little bit earlier. I think May was the date for the for the Flash event for the training modules, but yeah, so this is quite interesting here. And the problem with her special is that it's super inconsistent when applying the disrupt to tanks. It doesn't get additional focus. Her focus is okay, but I still find that she struggles really hard to apply disrupt to anyone with defense up, both to Taskmaster or to Strife. I find that it's a bit inconsistent here, and I can't really apply disrupt on demand when I need to. So even though I have the T4 here, I feel like I'm not always getting major use out of it. And hey, Jack Random, how's it going? Let me know how your arena is going, Jack, because mine's going awful. You know, I was at 9 this morning and I got knocked back to 43. So yeah, I know we're in the same arena shards. I think I've seen you doing a lot better than me. I don't know why that is, if people are going out of their way to attack me in arena, but yeah, I feel like I'm having to use all 5 of my attacks. And Adrian, thanks for joining. Everyone else who just joined maybe recently, thanks for joining the stream. You missed a little bit of Shadowland gameplay with RTA, and we did unfortunately a failed attack on Skillitary versus Marauders. I was peer pressured into using my Skillitary team again, and we killed everyone but Emma. We actually timed out on Emma, but we lost Punisher. I didn't think we were going to win it anyways. But I think that's why we're talking about the potential reworks going on here. And I think that there could be something promising. You know, we were talking about, you know, who would you actually want to remove from the team? And I think Black Widow would very likely replace Killmonger, but you could replace Merc Soldier. However, you know, I do think that his passive is quite compelling. You know, 30% extra, military allies gain 30% damage and skill militaries gain 20% max health. I think that's a lot. He gets an additional 60% damage. Actually, if you use him with the Skirmisher, at least Skirmisher 3, you know, he can still clear positive effects. I think he's actually pretty decent, so we'll see. And greetings from Vancouver, Alexandru. Is it actually Alexandru, or is that just the way that you say it? Okay, anyway, sorry if I'm butchering that. Greetings from Canada. So we're gonna, yeah, anyways, so that was just me trying to talk a little bit about the Skill Military reworks that they are going to be coming in the near future. I'm really, really glad for that, because, you know, I've been like talking a lot of shit about Skill Military because of all the resources that I've put into this team, and I've not really seen a good return on investment, I guess you could say.